She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true.
Hello, beautiful Scorpio. I'm Trini. Welcome to your general tarot reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September. We're going to take a look at everything, overall energy, spiritual guidance. We'll also see what spiritual gifts are being activated within you at this time. I'll lay a Celtic cross spread. We'll look at love, money, and career. And then we'll close with a goddess message to see what goddess energy is coming through to support you and help you at this time. So before I start pulling cards, I love to play a healing tone. Now you can skip this brief meditation if you wish. The timestamps are below. But I love to do this because it's wonderful to help you relax and to raise your vibration so that you're really open to receive all of the wonderful messages that are going to come through for you from the universe. So beautiful Scorpio, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. Alright, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what message Divine has for your overall energy. Inner trust. This is about trusting yourself. This is about trusting your path and knowing that you are doing what's right for you. And then saying, and that's enough. Because you might not always have the support of people around you. And so many of us don't when we're doing something very important. You might feel like you don't have the support that you wanted. But one thing about living in step and in harmony with your soul is that you will always have the support that you need. So when it feels tough, when you feel like you're doing it alone, you're going it alone, know that you're not. It feels like that, but you do have energetic protection and support, okay? So know that you can trust yourself, know your path. You're getting to know some things about your path right now as well. I feel like this is a time where some things are unfolding, some mysteries about why you're here are really, you're beginning to shed some light on some of the questions that you've had. And so that's going to open up a huge portal for a lot of blessings to flow in. And a lot of times that energy doesn't feel like Christmas, you know, it doesn't feel like your birthday. It feels like work, and it feels like self-realization and inner work and shadow work. And it's just like, oh my gosh, can I get a break? So you might be wondering when you're going to get your break, but Divine is saying that every bit of hardship that you have gone through, it has revealed something very important about your path. So focus on that for now. And when you need to rest, just rest. Okay? All right, let's see what messages are coming through as far as your spiritual gifts that are being activated right now. This does not limit you at all to this. It's just that this is what's most readily available for you to tap into at this time. All right, femininity. Yes. All right, so you have charm. This is not only about physical appearance. This is also about your divine feminine energy is very, very strong. And so you are getting intuitive downloads. You're getting messages in your dreams. You may be having visions. Your clairaudience may be super activated right now. Your clairvoyance. But that's all with divine feminine. And that inner trust card came up as well. And so when we do that inner work to trust ourselves, that really does deal with our feminine, our divine feminine energy of the inside, what we do that impacts us on the inside. So you are going through a huge part of your evolution where you are moving to higher levels of consciousness. And so we talk about this, you know, in the spiritual community or whatever, and it all sounds so cliche after a while. But the truth is that when you go through these times of like these huge growth spurts, it does feel tough. And it can lead to a lot of self-doubt if you're not willing to trust yourself. So that's what's really important. Yes, but it says you have a subtle, luring effect. And I feel like you have a lot of charm that you can use to help yourself manifest the connections and the success that you want. But also bring it back to that inner, because sometimes when you're very charming, it can lead to you really focusing on how other people perceive you, right? But the most important thing is how you perceive yourself. So if you are putting out a certain vibe to attract people, that is a power. It is a gift, right? That's magnetism. But always ground yourself to come back to what's truly important to you. You know, it's like if you wear makeup, love what's under the makeup. If you wear fake hair, love what's under the fake hair. You know, it's like, love yourself. If you wear fake nails, I wear gel, but I love my real nail. You know, it's like, love yourself. Use things. You can use your charm as a tool to help yourself in life. That's perfect. But always bring it back to, but I love who I am when it's just me. You know? Okay. I'm going to lay a Celtic crossbread for you, and let's see what comes through. You got one of my favorite cards, the Hermit. That's my card. That's my card for my life path. I love the Hermit energy. All right, 3 more cards for Beautiful Scorpio. 1. You're saying keep. Oh, that one almost got away. And that was the last one. Okay. Okay, Scorpio. So for your current situation, you have the Chariot. There's something you're very motivated to do, but you're feeling like there's a conflict with the relationships to help you get there. You might be feeling like you need, and I think that came up before, was with support. You might be feeling like you need more support than what is coming to you, but you're also sort of feeling like your success is somewhat dependent on the connections that you're able to manifest around you, okay? With the past card being the Hermit, I feel like you have been doing a lot of spiritual growth. You may have been a little bit isolated, or even a lot isolated. Yeah, with this being Major Arcana, I feel like this is sort of a theme where you have felt at certain points in your life that you didn't have the support that you needed, and you felt sort of, you may have suffered pain of rejection. You may have suffered pain of neglect in a relationship. And yeah, but I see that what's come from that hurt is a lot of spiritual insight. So you've sort of gained, through your pain, you've gained this ability to connect with people and to understand their pain. But it's been as a result of what you've been through that you're able to do that. For your basis, you have 8 of Pentacles. I feel like something that you're really contemplating, thinking about right now is these connections, but it comes from a true concern of wanting to have fulfillment in your life, wanting to get to the place of success and of accomplishment that you really have desired. I think what you're doing is so important because you're figuring out your boundaries. You're figuring out what's right for you and what your goals are and how you get there, okay? For your present, you have King of Pentacles. So this is your, like, I'm seeing it as your power, even though on the cross spread it's not the place of your power, it's the place of your present. But you are in a place of power in your present, okay? Even though you might not feel like it, this is the energy that's available to you. You have the power to achieve abundance and prosperity and to accomplish your dreams and goals. And so anything that's around you that disagrees with that, that is not in alignment with that abundance and prosperity, is not truly for you, okay? Because this is what's for you, is abundance. For your future, you have the Tower. Now, this is about a realization. I don't feel like this is something that is like a major upheaval in your life. I feel like this is about a realization where you are coming into full awareness of what your own power is. It's not something that someone needs to give to you. No one needs to give you permission in order to accomplish your goals. You have that power within yourself. And I feel like that realization in and of itself could feel like a Tower moment, because you're like, wait a minute, this is what I can do. Like, you're sort of taking off the glasses. You're seeing things for what they really are. And sometimes that can be shocking. Sometimes that can feel overwhelming. But it is for your good, so that you can step into your truth of what your power is and what you're able to accomplish. For your power, you have Four of Cups. So there's something that you have the ability now to sort of, I see this as self-control, because like with Four of Cups, you're denying something, you're refusing something, and you have the power to do that, but it is for your good. So there may be a temptation to do something that is not going to be a positive investment for you in the future regarding your time and energy. And so you're going to have the power now to shift away from any patterns that would drain you of your energy, okay? For the people around you, you have Five of Cups. There's somebody who's going through it. And I think that this is someone that you have been emotionally connected with, and they're feeling a sort of isolation regarding you and them. So your relationship with this person has played out in a way in which they are feeling sort of like they're feeling the separation. I do feel like this was, I want to get a read on that. So I want to get a little more, oops. I want to get a little more information on that from Spirit. What's the nature of this? Was this in alignment? Yeah. So this is justice. This is what needed to happen. And so there may have been a lack of peace there, but there should be peace. Okay, there should be peace. And so there's no need to regret anything. There's no need to sort of ponder or reflect a great deal. Everything is as it should be. Okay, everything is as it should be. All right, for hopes and fears, you have Two of Swords. So I feel like there is a fear of making a wrong move. There's a fear of making a wrong choice. And this can also play out in your day-to-day decisions of what you're going to do with your energy. Should I do this? Should I do that? It's about decisions. And sometimes just not having the trust in yourself to do what's right for you in that moment. Going back to that inner trust. It's all a part of that process. Okay? So everything is as it should be. I feel like that's your September mantra. All right, for your outcome, you have Ace of Wands. You are going to get so much inspiration and passion to do something. So rest up, because I feel like there's just so much energy behind this. There's so much that can come from this. So when you feel motivated, I mean, sometimes we have to motivate ourselves. But when you get that natural inspiration that you didn't have to give yourself a pep talk, you just got up and you were like, let's go. Do as much as you can, because that's going to inspire you. When you see your progress, that's going to inspire you to keep going. Don't wear yourself out, but definitely let that energy flow, okay? All right, Scorpio, let's see what is in the cards for love. All right, Divine, what message do you have for beautiful Scorpio? Okay, you've got magnetic souls, soulmate, higher self, and laughter. So this is a really positive, beautiful connection. You definitely have been with this person in a previous lifetime, okay? And you're drawn to one another. It may feel difficult at times, but I feel like you're able to weather the storm and make it through. You're able to move on and continue to grow and develop. With that higher self card, this is a love that inspires you to be the most true version of yourself possible, okay? I didn't say it was always perfect or easy, because no relationship is perfect. And no relationship is easy all the time if it's healthy, okay? But, you know, there are things we have to work out. But this is a really beautiful higher level connection, okay? All right, let's see what message comes through for money and career. All right, you got change, offering, and planner. So with change, there is change coming. And we saw that with the Tower, but that's because you're realizing your power, okay? So for you, the Tower is power, okay? So expect change within your career and creative endeavors. I'm getting fall energy here. There's fall and then there's winter. So if things don't appear to be picking up at the pace that you wanted, don't worry about it. It takes time. And that just means that you're still working while some things around you still feel like hibernation season, you know, but spring is going to come and you can build and learn and grow even during the autumn and winter. Even when it's hibernation season, you can still grow, okay? Now for offering, that's divine encouraging you to connect your intentions with your manifesting power. Okay, so we talked about your power. The Tower is your power, right? But divine also wants you to take a more spiritual approach and an energetic approach to your finances, where you are really connecting with energies of abundance and prosperity. You might want to look in certain deities and see if there's a deity that you are feeling excited about or you want to learn about. That means that that deity is coming to you for a reason. So you can work with those energies. You can also, if you don't work with deities, that's okay. You can work with the elements, you know, create a money altar. And you've also got planner. So this is the super spiritual, energetic, and this is the very logical and practical. So divine says to plan, to strategize, get a planner, write your goals down, and mark your progress, because I feel like you're not giving yourself credit for the progress that you've made and that you're making. So mark your progress in a planner or an organizer or a journal, okay? All right, let's see what goddess energy is coming to you to support you and to help, to assist you. Ashe. All right, aim, leap of faith, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. I see that with the Ace of Wands, where you're going to get inspired to do something really wonderful. Don't doubt it. What's key there is to trust yourself and to trust yourself enough to take the leap of faith. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope this reading was helpful to you. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.